Greece is a democratic and developed country in southern Europe, with a population of 11 million. It comprises the service sector, which represents 85%, the industry 12%, while agriculture makes up the remaining 3% of the national economic output. It is ranked the 7th most visited country in Europe and has the largest merchant marine in the world. In 2009, as a result of a combination of international and local factors, the Greek economy faced its most severe crisis. As a result, Greece suffered a budget deficit hitting a staggering 12.5% of its GDP. Greece also received an international bailout of 110 billion euros as a debt relief to Greece, in return for implementations of harsher austerity measures in order to bring its deficit under control. However, this was insufficient as the crisis worsened, and a second bailout of 130 billion euros and a 50% debt write-off agreement was granted in 2011. In 2013, unemployment rose to 28% and yet another 86 billion euros was approved in 2015 as an attempt to rescue Greece from bankruptcy and a potential exit from the Eurozone. The swan diagram shows us that Greece lies in quadrant 3, which represents a trade deficit and unemployment. Policymakers will adopt an expenditure changing policy to external balance and expenditure switching policy to internal balance. We know that this would move the economy towards internal and external balance equilibrium. From the ISLM graph, we see that when money supply increases, interest rate will decrease and income will increase. This will cause the LM curve to shift to the right. With a flexible exchange rate, there is an excess supply of domestic currency. The currency depreciates, which will stimulate income and increase its interest rate. This shifts the IS curve to the right. In exchange for international bailout funds, Greece agreed to implement harsher austerity measures, which is a result of implementing contractionary fiscal policy, where the government will decrease its expenditure or increase taxes, in this case both. As a result of contractionary fiscal policy, Greece's economy shrank over the years and is now struggling to cope and expand. This will cause Greece to fall deeper into debt as government spending is cut. Additionally, a rise in taxes will cause consumers to reduce spending as consumers' confidence falls. This will further increase the level of unemployment. We forecast that Greece will not recover from its debt crisis within the next 12 months. With its current level of net debt, Greece will need extra funds in order to prevent the economy from bankruptcy. Additionally, as taxes continue to increase along with its government expenditure cuts, consumers will be even more afraid to spend, decreasing the GDP. This will cause the economy to shrink and unemployment rates will continue to stay at an all-time high. After all that's been said, Greece is likely to default on loan repayments, which would arise the possibility of Greece leaving the EU. Adopting a new Greek currency would still, unfortunately, not save Greece from bankruptcy.